Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine Joyce, Dick Martin, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Oh, are you quite prepared?
What did you have in mind?
Hi, Charles. Who is that? You brought your clack here, did you?
They're a bunch of cowboys from Oklahoma, babe.
Oh.
They all sound so butch.
Thank you very much.
Can we hear it one more time?
Thank
Oh,
you.
Charles, you do have friends.
Good.
Now,
Will
only the
you
women.
gotta have-
Oh, okay. All right, let us greet Pam Weber here and Lieutenant Paul Strophus. Applause, applause, applause. Welcome to the two of you. We're a friendly bunch here. We want to get acquainted. Pam, please tell us about yourself.
Well, I guess I'm still a newlywed. I've been married for 2 months now.
Yes,
and
you are.
I love it. I
What are
think
you doing
it's the
here?
greatest
Okay.
Thing. And I'm a bookkeeper.
Yeah.
And kind of an assistant manager and kind of a buyer and kind of a lot of other little things, too. And, oh, gosh.
You're a busy lady.
Yes, I like to ski.
You do?
I love to ski. It's fun. Except when I fall down, but...
Oh, yeah, that's no fun. Falling down is no fun.
It is if you've only been married 2 months.
Gotcha. All right, Pam, good luck
dear.
to you.
Thank you.
And Paul, tell us about you, please.
I'm from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Gene, and I spent a lot of time in Omaha, Nebraska, where I got my law degree at Creighton University. I used that degree to join the nation's largest law firm, the United States Navy JAG Corps.
Yeah.
And I'm currently stationed at the Lemoore Naval Air Station in California, up by Lemoore, California, married to my high school sweetheart, and...
Shall we cry? Have a little
great.
cry,
Oh,
friends.
I think it's great.
and my little boy was 6 months old this week, Matthew.
Matthew. All right. Well, Paul, that's a fascinating story. Now, where is this place you're stationed? Is it near San Diego?
No, it's up in the heart of the desolate valley. It's by Fresno, about 30 miles south of Fresno.
All right.
Oh, heaven
Now,
help us.
may I point out to you that here on Match Game PM, each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of our illustrious stars as you possibly can. And the one who's done that most often at the end of the third round will be the winner. That person will go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $20,000. Here we go. A or B, Pam?
Pardon? Oh, B.
B.
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm
That's
positive.
a definite B,
B.
for her. Selma said, at an early age, I could tell that my son was going to be a doctor. His first words were, blank.
I think the
Life
garlic
is not
smells
easy,
better than that
Pam.
stuff that spritz
Oh,
done.
boy.
Selma said, at an early age, I could tell that my son was going to be a doctor. His first words were,
Open your mouth and say, ah.
all right. Right. What do you say to that, George?
You're looking at Elaine, it's easy.
Say, ah.
And Betty and Brett.
Nice save, George.
Yeah. Yes? What?
Pull your feet in the stirrups.
Put your feet in the stirrups.
That's why
Ooh. That's an interesting response. Charles?
Can we get Beth Meyerson? Please.
Well, no. Now, Bess is
Or
not
get
available.
Sophie Meyerson or
No.
Agnes Meyerson or
Bess
anybody.
is
Even
not-
Max Meyerson.
Bess,
Or
really?
a doctor. Please remit.
Please remit. Yes, doctors do that a lot, don't they?
Oh, boy.
Some of them
Now,
make
my
you
doc-
pay in advance. Really? All right, Elaine. I could tell my son was going to be a doctor. His first words were...
take off your clothes.
You know them for what they are. All right.
Said, open wide.
Open wide. All right.
That didn't get by, did it?
No, I thought that was his open wide and say out. All right there, Betty.
Looks great to me, lady, but I'm the painter. No, I think all those were a lot more words than a baby would use.
Oh,
I think a baby's first words would be cough.
There you go.
yeah. Turn your head and cough.
your head and
All
go.
right. Isn't this wonderful, Paul?
Wonderful.
Aren't you having a great time?
I enjoyed it.
Glad you came? Okay,
bet.
that's all. Roll him off. No, I'm only kidding. Here we go with his question. Unlucky Louis said, I took my wife to a wife-swapping party, and just my luck, all I could get for her was a blank. All right, here we go, Paul. Unlucky Louis said, I took my wife to a wife-swapping party, and just my luck, all I could get for her was a blank.
A husband.
You're just as bad as they are. You're a lawyer. You're supposed to be smart.
Well, nobody'd give up their wife.
Paul. Oh.
Life
All right.
is a
George?
I said all he could get was a rejection slip.
A rejection slip. All right, Brett?
he was as happy as a clam. All he could get for it was a bottle of Thunderbird wine.
A small price to pay for a wife.
I thought of a two-way lamp.
A two-way lamp.
Two-way lamp?
One of those parties, eh?
That's a switch.
Lamp that goes both ways. Aha. We heard
That's
that.
beneath you.
Thought you'd sneak by, eh? All I could get for my wife was
Oh, an old maid.
an old maid.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Right.
forget it.
I was thinking of Chuck's Ranch, and I said an old mare.
An old mare. All I could get for her was a
Animal lover that I am, a basset hound.
Basset.
basset hound. Yes, I'm surprised more people didn't name dogs. Like, you know, bloodhounds, basset hounds, and beagles.
I happen to like my answer. I'm sticking with it, and I'm not changing it. What do you think of that, mister?
I didn't know
All
they
right.
came to those parties. I thought just.
All right, so there we are at the end of round one. 1-0 is the score in her favor. We'll continue in a moment. First, we have this for you, if you please. All right, let's carry on now. We'll go to round two. Pam, you're ahead. We're going to ask you to go first.
Well, I'll stick with B.
B it is. All right. 5 people play, everyone except George Kennedy. On the far-off island, where all the people look like shoes,
I'll never get this.
Elliot was angry because his daughter snuck off with a blank. Shoes. Everyone looks like shoes. Pam has thought it over. She's ready. On the far-off island, where all the people look like shoes, Elliot was angry because his daughter snuck off with a blank.
Sock.
A sock. We really weren't expecting that, were we?
Oh, dear.
They weren't expecting it either. I could think of 2 good answers,
Yeah,
neither
one
of which was sock. What did you say?
No, sweetheart, you snuck off with a heel.
A heel.
I do like childhood answers, though, in spite of that.
Why don't you talk like your own voice?
Well, I do, don't I? Talk to my...
She's with a sneaker.
A sneaker.
That's why.
Heel and sneaker are the 2 good responses there. Elliot was angry because his daughter snuck off with a
Heel.
heel. Heel.
Super answer.
Then after the heel, lie down, sit, roll over.
Another one would be Soul Brother.
Aha!
But I
Very
said
good.
heel.
You said heel, there. What do the animal lovers say?
And another one would be loafer.
A loafer. Very good. Oh, we had some nifty ones there. Now let's see what we got for you, Paul. Hey, nobody knows this. Robin Hood was a...
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Gonna get some letter.
That's why inside his little tent, he had a little
just got it.
All right.
Good, better
Paul.
you do it.
Nobody knows that
yes.
Robin Hood was a, and that's why inside his little tent he had a little blank.
Well, we don't call him that in the Navy, but I imagine he had a Little John.
Little John! We got the idea. He got the idea.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
He got the idea.
I'm ahead of him.
You got the idea. That's one for him.
Inside his tent was a little head.
You want to know something, sweetness, my adorable little person, my darling, my love? The man with the fabulous teeth and the lovely gray hair? Okay. No, inside his little tent he had a little pole.
A tent pole. To hold up the tent. A small pole.
No,
Not
just
so
a
high.
pole.
Oh, all right.
Miss Piggy was in there.
Lieutenant, is there any way we could get her on one of your boats fast?
What a lovely way
Slow
to
boat
go.
to China.
Maid Marian.
A Maid Marian. Or vice versa. All right. Inside his little tent, Elaine, he had a little...
John.
Little John. Yay, verily, Little John.
Indeed. I said a little bow.
A little bow.
Oh, Little John. You knew it was right there, and I couldn't think of it. He had a little maid. She swept out and didn't do windows.
No windows. No, everything but that. All right, there we are at the end of round two. 2-1 of the score. Now, Paul, you're ahead. You have to go first.
Oh, I think I'll steal her bee away from her.
You want the B? B it is. At the restaurant, Henry said,
Uh-oh.
"Hey, waiter, what's this fly doing in my alphabet soup?" And the waiter said, "He's blanking it." Here we go, Paul.
Thank you, Uncle George.
At the restaurant, Henry said, "Waiter, what's this fly doing in my alphabet soup?" And the waiter said, "He's blanking it."
I suppose he's reading it.
He's reading it. All right.
What did he say?
Lieutenant said he's reading the alphabet soup. You know, so it's A, B,
I
C.
understand reading. No wonder the Navy's in trouble. Oh, reading.
Reading. All right. What have you got?
I got a membership to the Coast Guard Auxiliary. That's what I got. One of the few men that can handle prairie and water.
Uh-huh.
I got a 0 mark for that joke. Reading.
Reading. All right. Paul has 4 at this point. Dick, what have you got?
He was reading out loud. He was reciting.
Reciting.
His
Aha.
alphabets.
And what did you say, Betty?
Never say no to a sailor. That's what Dick Martin said, reading.
Reading. You got 5. Pam, you will need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Hey, did you hear about the mad scientist who crossed a pig with a chicken? Yeah! You'd like to hear about him, wouldn't you?
Okay.
Now he has a fat, pink chicken that lays blank and eggs.
What an eggs.
Blank and eggs.
There you go.
I guess we're all set, Pam. This mad scientist crossed a pig with a chicken. Now he has a fat, pink chicken that lays blank and eggs.
Bacon.
Bacon and eggs. All right, she said bacon and eggs.
Well, I think it's going to be one of those things. You're going to go for your bacon or for your ham.
Ham and eggs or bacon and eggs? Got to match all the rest of them, Pam, to stay in the game.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Ham. So that means Paul wins the game. What the bottom tier? Bacon, ham. Come on down, Pam. I want to beg your pardon. Wait a minute. No, you come down. You stay. You have a seat. And we're going to roll you off. No, he takes his place on the little blue mark there. And we have some prizes for you. We're going to give you a one-way trip to Oxnard.
Oh,
I know you're
boy.
going to be very happy with that.
Thank
Many
you.
thanks. Pam Weber, ladies and gentlemen. While she's spinning off, we're going to spin this message just for you.
Betty Boo Bye.
Here we go. All right, Paul, you ready?
Ready.
Good. You could win a lot of money here, over $20,000. Good luck to you, sir. We have 2 audience matches for you. Let's begin with this first one. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this vacuum blank. Remember, you get $500 for matching the most popular answer, $250 for the second most popular, and $100 for the third. And 3 of our 6 stars can assist.
Charles and I have the same love for hats. I'll take Charles.
Same love for what?
Hats. He likes hats.
I have a hat collection.
He has a hat collection. He collects hats,
Yeah,
Charles.
but he has hair. That doesn't make him the same kind of collector. I have no hair
I'm
and I
losing it
have a hat.
fast, though.
You have hair in a hat. And I'll continue this boring story in a moment. I say the fabulous vacuum cleaner.
There you got one. You want George?
George?
I would have chosen that. I'll say vacuum pump.
Vacuum pump. All right.
And Dick.
Vacuum packed.
Vacuum packed.
Packed.
All right.
That's very good.
That's one way, yep. So you have vacuum packed, vacuum cleaner, and vacuum pump. You can choose one of those, Paul, or you can think up one of your own and use that one.
Well, my wife makes me do all the vacuuming, so I'll go with vacuum cleaner.
Really?
Good for you.
Absolutely.
Does the Navy know you push a vacuum cleaner?
They might.
do now.
They might explain my last fitness report. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Suck it in, Paul. All right, here we go. He wants vacuum cleaner. Let's take a look at the $100 response. Vacuum the rug. That's what you do, right?
That's what Charles does, too.
Different kind, right? Let's take a look at the next one now. Vacuum packed. All right, there was Dick's answer. Last chance for vacuum cleaner. Here we go. You got it. Very good, Paul. One that Charles gave you. Now, Paul, you've won $500. That means the very least you will play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But we have one more audience match for you, and we're going to multiply that result by 10 too, and see how that turns out. Here we go. Blank monkeys. Blank monkeys. All right. You may call on 3 again, one at a time.
Charles again.
You're very sweet monkeys.
You're on your own, hon.
Monkeys.
This is
All right, the House of Monkeys.
the House of Monkeys.
Well, it's a nice bar in the valley.
Brett.
Brett. Brett who? Oh, Barrel of Monkeys.
Now, may I offer some advice?
Yes.
Brett looked over Dick's shoulder and saw that he had written on the
He said, "I
card, the
can't
Barrel of
read that
Monkeys.
Might be a wasted choice then.
That's right, so don't call on Dick.
All right, Betty.
How about the monkeys?
The Monkeys.
That was a group. Good
Yeah,
group.
that was a singing group, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Monkeys, a Barrel of Monkeys, and House of
Hey,
Monkeys.
we're the Monkeys.
What?
Didn't they have a television
There
comedy
was a
show?
TV show starring Anita Gillette called The Monkeys, wasn't there?
Yeah.
No, I mean
Screen
monkeys.
Gems.
The group of
Screen
monkeys
Gems.
did a
David Jones.
I don't want to
Whatever.
discuss it. I don't
All
even
right.
want to be here.
What do you want here? What do you want to do here, Paul?
I'll go with Barrel of Monkeys.
All right.
Good show.
He wants a Barrel of Monkeys. Let's see if we have one up there and where, in what
Hey,
position.
hey,
May we
we're
see the
the
$100
Monkeys.
response? The Monkeys.
Yeah.
There's
Monkeys,
Betty's answer.
yeah.
The next one, please. Grease Monkeys.
Oh.
Those are mechanics. Grease Monkeys. All right, here we go with the Barrel of Monkeys. Slide it. Yeah! Very good. Very good. I thought it was
good.
going to be the
Elaine
Monkeys
for
up there
double.
on top
No,
position.
it's crazy.
But it was a
It's
Barrel of
me.
Monkeys, and you've got another $500. Multiplied by 10 is another $5,000, gives you a pot of $10,000 to shoot for. But you are now going to spin the wheel. And if you get a lucky spin, you double that sum to $20,000. So get up there and grab that
Please,
top
don't
peg right there. Must make one revolution. Good luck to you. Here we go.
Double it up.
Let's go for a double. George.
Gonna be Benny.
Benny. All right, like you're
Penny
playing for
for 10 big ones.
$10,000.
Who's it on, Betty?
Betty.
It's on Betty, right. Miss Betty's going to do it for you. Here we go.
So cheap, George.
Olympia blank.
I wish I had.
Olympia blank.
I wish I had it.
Oh.
No question.
Now he's ready. Now to get the $10,000, you have to give us the answer, which Betty has written and put on the card in that slot. How do you fill that blank?
Well, hopefully she's taken regard of my girth and said beer.
Oh, you drink beer? He's a beer drinker. He says Olympia beer will match you for $10,000.
Darling, I'm a beer drinker too. I'd rather it than anything, but I keep hearing the Olympia Gold commercials.
Olympia Gold.
So I said beer.
Total of $11,000. Congratulations to you. Now, this message for you. $11,000 for this fella. Tune in next week. Match Game PM. We'll give away more money, have more wonderful stars like these. Gene Rayburn, goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.